What's up? So I quickly want to show you how I use lens flares to improve the look and quality in my videos. I created these realistic 4K lens flares and I'm using them in all of my videos since then. I've now put them all together in one pack, which you can purchase in my shop. These are 30 high quality 4K lens flares. They are not computer generated by any software, so they are 100% realistic. And now I'm going to show you how I use them. We quickly open up Premiere Pro. Here we have the lens flares on our computer, and now we quickly drag and drop them in our project panel. Basically, this will work in any other editing software like Final Cut Pro or DaVinci Resolve. After it's done loading, here you can see a short sequence, and there is only one adjustment layer over it where I applied one of my LUTs to it. My LUTs are also available in my shop if you are interested in that. For now, we will put that layer on the second track. And now I quickly look for one lens layer that I want to use. Now we are looking for a short part that we can put over our footage. So we set a starting and an end point and we drag that onto our timeline. Now, because this sequence is on 1080p, we first have to right click the footage, go to set to frame size, so it resizes the 4K lens flare to match our 1080p sequence. The second step is we go to the effects control panel, then to the opacity and set the blend mode to screen. Now, because I want the lens flare to come from the left, we go to the effects control panel, search for the horizontal flip and drag that effect onto our lens flare, and now the lens flare is coming from the left. Now I quickly drag that lens flare to over our first clip and go to the Lumetri color, and then we change the white balance to give the lens flare a little bit more of a yellowish tint. Then we quickly drag the lens flare all over our first clip. And as you can see, this makes a huge difference. Now we drag another lens flare over our footage. I think this one will fit perfectly, so we drag it on our timeline, right click it and set it to frame size. Then we change the blend mode to screen again. And for this clip, I also want the lens flare to come from the left, so I drag the effect horizontal flip onto it. Now we do the same to our second and last clip. Sometimes it's a trial and error process until you find the lens flare that fits the best. But once you're done, your footage will look a lot more different than before, because it gives the footage a special, unique look and makes the clips more appealing and interesting for our eyes. Of course, I would suggest not to overuse them, but I have to say I use them a lot, especially in my portrait videos. And when you watch some of them, you maybe didn't even know before that most of the lens flares are added in post. One more tip: if the lens flare is too strong or too weak, you can also click on the lens flare and go to the Lumetri color panel to change the exposure, contrast, highlights or shadows to adjust the lens flare to your footage. I hope this was helpful to you, so stay safe and see you next time. Bye bye.